I just had this hilarious idea for a movie scene, or it would be like just as funny to see in like Faces of Death or something. Like we're like 8 floors up, 8 stories up right now, and we took this window off earlier. We took it out. And we threw some super balls and water balloons out the window a long time ago. So I had this idea. Like, you know those elastic rubber bands that 2 people pull back? Like each side is anchored on each side, and then someone pulls back and it slingshots a water balloon like really, really far. I don't know what those called. They're just wrist rockets for water balloons. I've seen people get really far back with those. Get one of those in here, like mounted to the wall, like bolt the edges like into the load bearings to hold the window in, and pull it back really far, but with a fire hydrant, like one of those unbolted steel fire hydrants that go into the sidewalk. I guess that'd be the hardest thing to get, but one of those like big bolted steel heavy ass fire hydrants, and just wait, and someone stands right here going, okay, just waiting for a truck to drive by on that road down there. Earlier there was a lot of cars driving by on that road down there. And like, okay, and then the person here is just like, okay, now. And they let go of the rocket with maybe holding it like 15 feet back at this point, and the fire hydrant goes perfectly out the window. It goes spiraling down to that road. And right through the windshield of a semi-truck. And then very shortly after that, the semi-truck crashes into a log truck coming the other way in oncoming traffic. And the logs roll out of the truck and hit that cliff really hard. Because like right next to the roads are these really steep cliffs. They go like way up to the north, with like boulders and shit on them. That's like a really steep cliff right next to the road. So anyways, the logs come loose from the truck and slam into that stone wall right there, and then like 30 feet down this way, you see some boulders come loose and start rolling down the cliff right there. And of course a minivan, and then the camera shows from like head level through the windows of 5 people in a minivan driving up behind the log truck, completely unaware that there's boulders rolling down the cliff right there, because the logs nailed the cliff. And then the boulders, like a bunch of boulders come like rolling loosely down and smash in the roof completely flat, and it shows it from a top view down on the minivan of like a whole shitload of really heavy boulders landing like right on this roof of this minivan full of a family with 5 people, and then the roof just crushes in like all the way down to the seats. The funniest part though would be them slinging the fire hydrant out the window with the balloon launcher, right? Perfect trajectory, right through the windshield of a semi-truck. I'd pay $50 to actually see that happen.